Ah, has completed the Vanguard quest. Now what next? Let's see. What interesting in this city? Ah, and I wanted to see
The
what.
ancient teachers
Oh,
of this
what are you doing?
science, said he, promised impossibilities and performed nothing. The modern masters promise very little. They know that metals cannot be transmuted and that the elixir of life is a chimera, but these philosophers, whose hands seem only made to dabble in dirt and their eyes to pore over the microscope or crucible, have indeed performed miracles. They penetrate into the recesses of nature and show how she works in her hiding places. They ascend into the heavens. They have discovered how the blood circulates and the nature of the air we breathe. They have acquired new and almost unlimited powers. They can command the thunders of heaven, mimic the earthquake, and even mock the invisible world with its own shadows. Such were the professor's words. Rather, let me say, such the words of the fate, announced to destroy me. As he went on, I felt as if my soul were grappling with a palpable enemy. One by one, the various keys were touched, which formed the mechanism of my being. Chord after chord was sounded, and soon my mind was filled with one thought, one conception, one purpose. So much has been done, exclaimed the soul of Frankenstein. More, far more will I achieve. Treading in the steps already marked, I will pioneer a new way, explore unknown powers, and unfold to the world the deepest mysteries of creation. And that is where we'll pick up next time, delving deeper into Dr. Frankenstein's ambitions. Let us see each other again soon.
He's reading an old book.
I'm sure everything's going to go just fine for old Dr. Frankenstein.
This presenter's good, but we've gotten a couple of big-name actors do readings like this when they're in town.
Hate it when she leaves it on a cliffhanger. Think I preferred when they did the reading of The Sword of Damocles. You read that one? Book's so different from all the movies.
There's much to learn from the tale of Dr. Frankenstein and his creation. It's a classic for a reason. Are there monsters in this world? Or must we create them? A question for the ages. You'll just have to wait until next time.
Don't want to stick with me. Has he been here or not? What is it?
Never a better time than right now to settle down and... It's a buyer's market right now. Good time. Let's see what we have available. Right now, I've got a little place in the well that's up for grabs. Needs some work, and the location is less than ideal, but it's a foot in the door, so to speak. Sound like something you're interested in?
Not now.
Stop by anytime.
So we sell an apartment here. Okay.
I always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
Yeah, really?
Hello there.
What is here? Ah, he'd been here.
안녕하세요.
How's it going?
For collective embassy. Can he play for Freestar Collective? Let's go again and see. Ah, restricted. Let's continue.
The FC's no friend of you.
I don't actually like Sakata. I just like Sagogo.
It really is a shop.
Hey there.
Kudos to the designer.
I want one of the hats. Maybe a jacket.
House room. Ah, I forgot to visit one floor. Let's see again. Ah, it's not a house room. I was wrong. The picture little looks similar. Should be here. There was a door in the building where a house room located. Ah, where is it? This floor. Let's go. Second floor. What is there? Maybe nothing. Nothing special. Use a floor screen to get to the second floor, where he can just fly in a few seconds. That's strange. Outland. Let's see if go to Gelbank. Maybe he's offer some
New Atlantis is a really safe zone.
more options as this for citizen.
Good luck out there. I mean,
I can see. I
As
can
all
see.
Gal Bank makes personal finance easy.
Outland. Let's go here. Ah, he'd been here before.
I would never dream of selling. Please do.
Oh,
I
what
hope we
if
have something
they
that
have
suits you.
they offer more money to exchange, but he isn't. The same amount. I thought if when he become a citizen, he can have more money to exchange. Let's sell this one.
See you around.
Go to Jimison Mercantile. later and see. Maybe she offer more amount of money.
All visitors are by appointment only, I'm afraid. You'll need to contact someone directly if you need to schedule an appointment.
We've been here.
As you can see, traffic is good. The sales keep
Thanks for
coming.
choosing Terrabrew. What can I get?
There are
Thanks for
2
choosing
locations
Terrabrew.
in New
What can I get you?
Atlantis?
Certainly.
Yes.
Please take your time.
And the sales in... Fess didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant.
You can tell they put
People
a lot of
need
care into
coffee.
their franchises. I need to
If you
report
want
back,
a coffee,
but this is
see the
very
barista.
encouraging.
Moving sermon on greed and the responsibility of man.
SSNN. White stone.
they'll have our table ready soon.
What is it?
Welcome to Whetstone.
What do we do?
If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
There are worse fates than eating...
The general term? A sharpening stone, for knives. The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems. This Whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place. Why wouldn't you?
I'll take it into account. What is it? Argus Extractus. His rocket there.
You look familiar. Where do I know you from? Oh, yes. Lynn mentioned hiring some brand new miner before she left for that job. I must have seen your picture in the contractor database. I take it this means the job's done then. Good to know. So what can I help you with? Well, after I book a job, Lynn meets with the clients to nail down the details. She negotiates the terms of the contract and even supervises some of our more important work sites. That woman never stops impressing me. As a former contractor, I'm surprised you don't know. We take on jobs that others won't, whether they're far away, extra tough, or just plain dangerous. And we always get the job done on schedule at a lower cost than our competitors. I book and process our jobs, manage the schedule on a broad scale, and interface with new clients. We're a small company, so a lot of us administrative types wear a lot of hats, as they say. We just picked up several more contracts. Risky stuff, if I'm being truthful, but we position ourselves to take advantage of jobs like that. Think asteroid mining and other tough jobs. The next few years are going to be interesting for Argos. Oh, wow, that's terrible. Those pirates sure are getting bolder these days. Is everyone okay? We don't normally offer contractors the same benefits we offer full-time employees. But then again, our contractors don't usually face pirate attacks. Here, I'll compensate you for any medical treatment or other expenses you incurred as a result, as long as you don't attempt to pursue any outside litigation. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear you made it out of there, and I sincerely hope Barrett is recovering well. We'll be sure to send him a token of our sympathy, as well as a generous discount off of our services. Thank you for letting us know. Goodbye now.
Sorry, do you mind talking with Aurora? She's better at handling clients than I am. Who knew there'd be so much paperwork at a mining company?
You talk and get paid, I spread the news. It's a classic win-win. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst. Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things. Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me? Dear Lord, everyone wants to know about Baron. He's a smart guy. He cares about what he's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression. I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked. Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great. Who do I look like? David Barron? Yeah, I'd give you credit for your work. Credits, too. I have a small budget for things like this. Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the medbay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing,
and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. It's important that the people of the United Colonies can trust their primary news source.
Go to the spaceship, have a sleep, and to have more experience. And place some items. Go to well, take an interview, sell some items as well. Oh, I see. You're there.
No loitering, okay? I don't have to... Happy to make a deal if I can.
What do you sell? Digipip. Okay. May sell you mine.
That's so. Think folks down here are too poor to afford electronics. Not the first time I heard that line. Yeah, I get that kind of attitude far too often. You find yourself with any more commentary, feel free to keep it to yourself. It's fine. Just maybe give things an extra thought before you let them roll right out of your mouth. Nope. No question, business has been slow lately. Not too worried, though. Managed to make ends meet for a good long while. Don't expect that to change now. A reporter. Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't like people snooping around my business. Door's still open, isn't it? That's my idea of success. Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery. Great. Now why don't you help me out and buy something? I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Can't say I'll have what you need, but stay safe out there. Stock's a bit low, so you might find yourself disappointed. Take care.
I help out. It's a quaint shop, isn't it? I like it here. Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well. Maybe a little, but that's not such a bad thing, is it? Better than all the noise and attention topside, if you ask me. Stay out of trouble.
Maybe later. Go to the next interior.
Always nice to
Yo.
see fresh
Everyone's
faces
welcome,
around
so
here.
long as you keep your hands to
You
yourself.
stop in whenever
Understand?
you'd like.
No, cousin. Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule: no causing trouble. Everyone abided by it, put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are. If folks are willing to pay a little to have someplace to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then, we'll sure take it. Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up? Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here. The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing. Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it. Why don't you come by when you have some spare time? And we'll talk it out. Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it. Same as ever. I've lived in the well my whole life, and things have never really changed. The UC government promises to clean the place up every couple years, but there's still just as much crime and poverty as there was when I was a kid. That's why Kay's house is so important. It's the one place people in the well feel safe. Be sure to put that in the article, okay? I'm really proud of it. Great. Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
Maybe he'll begin her quest after completing the
I've got limited
SSMM.
resources. I try not to turn anyone away just because they're light on credits. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. Don't have much of a choice. Can't afford to pay staff, and while I've got a few volunteers from the community, I can only ask so much of them. We've scraped by for a good long while now, and we'll continue to do so. Don't you worry. Funny story about that. You know, when people first arrived on Jemison, they dismantled the colony ship and used the parts to establish a place to live. Over time, they built out, and up, and up, and after long enough, they started to forget about the people and the things still down here. The walls and the ceiling have changed, but this place still uses equipment from that old ship. And it's here because not everyone in New Atlantis can afford Reliant Medical. A journalist? That's a surprise. Most people don't think anything that goes on in the well is worth writing about. I'd be happy to help if I can. Things are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. I swear I treat more injuries here than I did when I was a Navy medic. Sure, if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised right here in the well. I've been the nurse here at the med bay for over a decade now. Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy. When the colony war ended, I came back to the well to put my skills to use for the people here. Things are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around, and a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks my heart to see. Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Let's chat again when you have some time to spare, all right? All right, dear. You let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Okay, he's done this quest. Or maybe I speak with Nurse as well. Where is she? Or maybe I understood her one.
Three gunshots this week alone. Guess we know where you see security
priority. See in the mission list. Speak to North O'Hara at the Nether Bay. North O'Hara.
If you need patching up, we'll see what we can do. Oh, you remembered. I'm touched,
She's a
dear,
nurse.
really. Yes, there's absolutely something you can do to help. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug, but I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Pediatrics isn't my specialty. But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his research notes, I'm sure I could diagnose the disease and find a treatment. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I can't leave the medbay unattended.
You can go to the doctor as well.
Problem?
Oh, I forgot to go to the trade authority to sell some items and buy another ones.
Thing about the trade business? Who you know? You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
Maybe upgraded them.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
I got caught. Ugh, again with these boots. Absolutely. Look around. You tell me. You see, it's a big organization. Lot of planets, lot of people, whole lot to keep track of. Sometimes they don't do such a good job of that. Sometimes stuff falls through the cracks, winds up collecting dust in some warehouse. But that's all right, because I, and by extension you, get to benefit. I make great deals on stuff in bulk, you get some low prices. Everyone wins. A lot of people will tell you it's the worst. One step above being homeless. They'll whine about how folks topside have it so much better. Me? I like it. It's more real down here. Topside, everyone's trying to show how civilized and rich they are. Oh, it's exhausting. But, hey, to each their own. Ugh, right, the boots. I hate to admit it, but she has a point. She's the third customer to return the pair, all for the same reason. The boots might really be cursed. Like most of my supply from one of my UC contacts. But after the second customer returned the boots, I got curious and I did some digging. Turns out they were seized from a House of Varun ship. That alone is enough to convince me something's amiss. And risk releasing whatever's inside them? I've seen enough horror vids to know how this goes. I thought about it once, but then I thought better of it. Best not to tempt fate. And besides, they're not my size. It doesn't matter if you believe it. Somebody might, and that's bad for business. Hey, you're a pilot, right? Maybe you can do me a favor. I've heard of a UC station at the far end of the galaxy called the Den. You go there and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give you credits as a compensation.
I'll deliver the boots for you.
Finally, someone to give these blasted boots the boot, if you pardon the expression. Here, I'll have your credits for you when the job is done.
Okay. Spaceport. Go to SSNN. Guess he slept well. Slept well. Let's go to the Jameson Mercantile
It's
first.
amazing what passes as art nowadays.
See what does
I
share
know
for...
we're safe now, but I'm still... Oh, please, take a look. Oh, please, take a look.
Let's buy some rare resources. Right.
Appreciate the business.
Go to the SSNM. Where is it? Maybe somewhere. Where is it? I thought it would be easy to find and then make a fast traveling there, but it isn't on the map. I see. Getting closer.
Having a good one?
Guess he slept enough to have a better experience. Okay. Ah, he hasn't tribute to raise his experience on tribute, not tribute, tranquilleta. Does he have some tranquilleta? Maybe it's in a spaceship. Let's look. And sleep as well. It's better to drink tranquilleta to have a high experience. As I like. Maybe he is out of tranquilleta. He used up all tranquilleta. Okay. Maybe Jameson Mercantile sells it. Let's see. Or something to rise his experience. And again.
Hope you're finding everything. There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Don't want to search him so long for it. We'll do it with no calculator. There was some food which also can rise getting experience. Okay. Go with no calculator. Where is CSSNN? I see. Getting close to it by fast traveling. And SSNN.
Let me take a look at your file.
I'm back.
My source is back. Here to report anything else? You have another story for me? Hey, that's great. Thanks so much. Did everything go all right? Glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to reading through your notes. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. I'll send you a copy of the story if it gets published. There's nothing like seeing your name in print. We're short-staffed, overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once. Not to mention there's a constant battle with the powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
I want to tell you some news.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? I swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, Sistef finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less. How are you involved? Directly with him? I got that right? Wow. Okay. So, the Vigilants went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add? Someone seriously owes you a beer. Hell, a keg. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero. And Sistef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts? The UC did kind of spawn this monster. And like you said, it might finally be dealt with. And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you. If
If you have a new story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that? Wait. I heard someone from Constellation was involved. That was you? Oh, this is great. Like, embarrassingly important award-winning great. The whole city is still on edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things? That makes what you did even more, well, amazing. It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here. That's a mouthful. A thankful you guys are around mouthful. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one.
You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop? You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left, the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I'd say I'm surprised, but this is my total lack of surprise face.
What happened to the robbers? The Shaw gang?
You did what? I mean, you're well spoken, but a hostage negotiator? I'll do some research and make sure that checks out. These things are often messy. Any customers or Galbank staff get hurt? That's really good news. Usually, well, it's a different kind of story. You were there. You were involved in resolving it. Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Having another high-profile robbery in their own backyard is a bit of a black eye.
Got it.
Stories like this always fire up public outrage and appetite. Thanks for the interview. And take this. You have another story for me? Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group? Huh. I didn't realize Argos Extractors hired such capable crew. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners? I like it.
This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Thank you.
My source is back. I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
Who are they? We weren't here before.
Pardon?
Shiona.
Want to speak?
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Whatever's not nailed down.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Give me your honest opinion. Do you think I can make it?
He's been here. Maybe he visited the most part of the Atlantis. He can begin the next quest. Visit Dr. Lebedev. Okay, let's go. Where is he?
We offer only the best care in New Atlantis. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you. Well, of course, New Atlantis is a big place. Lots of people, which means no shortage of injuries, communicable diseases. But we're well staffed and do our best to accommodate anyone who needs help. Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here. A medical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. How can I help? Sick children. Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help. Let's see. A stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah, yes, here we go. This should do the trick. I've uploaded some of my notes on common stomach issues in pediatric patients to this slate. Please, pass it on to Talia. She can keep it. And give her my best, will you? I hope everything works out for those kids.
Thank you.
The heart of the settled systems. SSNN.
We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. Really? Let's see. Ah, this is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
Dawn's Roost sure makes a great steak.
What's the next mission? Let's see,
I'd
that's
be there
interesting.
every day if I could afford it.
Let's go.
Do you know
No
why
shortage
this
of
place
hungry
has stood
mouths
for so
around
long?
here.
I make sure
It's on our
everyone's
toes.
comfy. I
Nothing else?
tell it like it is, and I don't take any shit. Stay as long as you like, and don't be a stranger.
If you haven't, make sure you say hello to Mama. She likes checking in with everyone. Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me. I'd rather you didn't. I want to make sure I'm right about this before we go to security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
Folks gotta look out for one another.
Okay, where to
That's
go?
why we started serving food all those years ago.
Listen, I've seen that show a million times.
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack.
Nah, that's just what they want you to think, Louis. You see security around here?
No, but
Nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I got a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out.
she was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there.
See? No time like the present. We'll do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. Frick's info is good. This'll be a piece of cake.
I've never seen anybody else try something like this.
Hey, I thought you were on my side here.
I have a real bad feeling about this.
If we can make this happen, we'll be real big shots around here.
That's a pretty big if.
You gotta trust me. We'll be fine.
If you say so, Isaac.
If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits.
I sure hope we can make it happen.
I've just about had enough of you doubting me, Louis.
I guess I need to work on my self-confidence.
Frick's info is good. This'll be a piece of cake.
I've never seen anybody else try something like this.
Hey, I thought you were on my side here.
I have a real bad feeling about this.
If we can make this happen, we'll be real big shots.
Babes. The same.
Don't take it personal if I don't stop to chat. Lots to do, not nearly enough hands to do it all. Damn. I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side. Sort of. He's a regular customer, and I've reported crimes to him before. He's more fair-minded than most of the Wells security officers. Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
Always nice to see a fresh face around here.
So they checked the cargo hold, and inside is a
Never.
what I wouldn't give to be stationed in the Embassy District. Well, that's what we're here for. What's going on? The UC surplus. You sure about that? It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to rob that place. It's hard to argue with first-hand info. I guess I'll take your word for it. I'll head over there now to check it out. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here, you know.
That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler? Don't take it personally. Endler's not usually one to trust strangers. That's why I told you to use my name if he gave you any trouble. I'm glad you were able to talk him into it. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure.
Hi. Please disregard.
Another day, another shift.
Hey, newbie. It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway. You drive a hard bargain, but fine. Here. To be honest, I might have gone as high as $2,000. I'm not saying I ripped you off, but I'm sure as hell thinking it.
Easy. Can we travel from here? Oh, he can.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colonies Security. Maintain
Oh,
course and
you're
prepare
checking
to
me
discard.
again.
Be advised, you're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire.
Wanted list what?
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
He took some, maybe some unallowed items, which not allowed to be taken. Accidentally.
You ask me, all this stuff is legit. Yes, you did. You know how I know? The rain cloud over your head is all but gone. Here, for your hard work. With a Lady Luck back on my side, I expect the business to be less bust and more boom. And let us never speak of those accursed goods ever again. I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable, but I got ways of getting things. Hey, take it easy.
Maybe we don't have any missions here. Where is he? What is it? Oh, then also, let's see. I missed it.
How can I be of service, Captain?
It's the same damn thing, day in and day out. Might be time for a change.
Hi there, friend.
Don't see new faces around here very often.
You're here.
So good to see you again. You weren't waiting long, were you?
I feel stuck. You need a vacation.
Oh, well, not to worry. That'll just give me more time to review the applications.
This is getting old. What you need is a change of scene.
Wonderful. Let's take a look, see? See ya.
None of us, I tell you, this place went downhill soon as everyone turned their back on history. Tell me something I don't know. You should have seen this place 30 years ago. UC's best and brightest were in and out of here all the time. But then the Colony War and, well, most folks don't like to be honest about that. I ain't one to turn my back on those who saved us in those days. And because I won't dishonor the memory of Vae Victis, business dries up. Ain't my problem that people don't like to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Man was a hero, not a traitor. Oh, he was a brilliant man. Just brilliant. Best leader we could have asked for in a crisis. He made the tough decisions no one else could. Did what needed to be done. Saved our asses. And when it was over, they turned on him. Called him a traitor and executed him. Just shameful. Well, not all of us are just gonna go along with rewriting history. Some of us remember. We saw it happen. Vae Victis sacrificed everything to save the United Colonies. That's what a real hero does. Still looking for a patriotic-minded individual to put up some posters on behalf of Vae Victis. That sound like something you could do?
About posters.
Long live the UC.
There's got to be more to life than this.
I remember.
Might be time for a change.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Undock. Dock. What next? Any missions in Atlantis? Talk to Sergeant Junior. Let's go.
Heard the cabinet's assembled some kind of elite anti-terror warning. About damn time. Wonder if they're taking applications.
Bunch of key things. That's what. Let's go there.
What?
Wait. Let's talk to Sergeant Yumi. Mission disappeared from my list. Okay, where is he?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay. No. Clear.
Ah, crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate. Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead. No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down. Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings. Remember that job you did for Agent Plato? I finally had a reason to call in that favor he owes us. I asked him to pull the names and cargo of every potential smuggling ship that docked in the last month. He said he'll have a slate ready for you to examine. There should be a few working on the landing pads. If they don't know anything, move on to another. Right now, we don't have any good leads. But if anyone's seen anything, it will give us something to go on. See you later.
Let's go.
Security protocols engaged.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yeah? Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together. Nope. I just keep my head down and do my job. Speaking of which, I better get back to it. Sorry I couldn't be more help, but I got work to do.
Can I help you? About time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps. It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that. Right, back to it.
Thank you. Better Bay. Where is it? It's in this elevator again. Maybe it's a bug.
The fewer people there are thinking about Aegis on a daily basis, the easier my job is. The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work. That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are. Given I owe you for the last job, I hope it serves some use. That's right. Classified station, top secret projects, etc., etc. And from what my intelligence tells me, you've already been on board that station, Captain. So you don't need me to fill in the details. Yep. Every ship on that list has a route that goes through New Atlantis. Not surprising, given we're the biggest port in town. And if they're smuggling stuff there, you can bet your ass they're smuggling stuff here. It's been a pleasure.
Found those. How's the investigation going? No major. Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance? Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions. Still, being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship? That's fine. Take all the time you need.
Or to find it.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun. Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Okay.
Brothers and sisters.
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2.
One.
It's been a couple months since my arrival at the lock, and the place is continuing to go downhill.
Remember it visually, but I don't remember its name. Oh, maybe this one. Cargo, cargo, cargo. Let's see, cargo. Mixed potatoes. Weapons. Potential smuggler ships. There are 4 of them. Malaviniad, Nancy, Chase 1, all of them? What? Let's try again.
Found those smugglers yet? It's a lot of... Well, hopefully the recent high... Is that right? Captain Enjai. You had reports of their crew. Still, Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B. I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to board the ship, locate any illicit goods, and return them here.
Okay.
And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do. Good luck.
Cool. Okay, let's see what is there.
Saw your ship come in.
It's a big spaceship. Oh, the engines.
You with UC Security? My suggestion? You turn around and pretend you saw nothing. You're barking up the wrong tree. Just get off the ship and tell your boss the ship's...
You don't need to be here. Make it easy on yourself.
Looking for something? Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in a deal? You do have a point. The penalty for smuggling contraband may be steep in New Atlantis, but it isn't death. And how bad can the prisons be anyway? Compared to Aquila City, probably like staying at a resort. Fine, take it. Do what you have to.
This isn't over.
Get out of my face, pig.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep... Okay, no bounty.
How's the investigation going? No major hic. Good work. Did you find anything? Very well done, Captain. Time and time again, you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worth the guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board. Oh, and before I forget, your payment. It's well deserved. after that business with the Terramorph. I like the initiative, Captain, but I've got no work for you at the moment. But check back in later. You never know when something new will crop up. See you later, Captain.
Any missions here? Let's go to the Mast District. Where to find Mantis mission? He lost it. Mission disappeared from the list. And mission about Butcher lost also.
Keep it moving. Yes, what?
Yeah. Distribution center. Outline. SSNN.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Maybe he visited almost all the buildings, United Colonies, Distribution Center, I watch.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes.
Let's go to another side. What is there? Some shops we haven't visited yet. What is it? I see. Hasn't been here before. Where is it? Does it open? Who's this apartment? There it is. Why doesn't this door open? What is... Ah, this is his
Last
building.
stop, Apollo. My favorite.
This is his apartment. In Apollo. Centaurian Arsenal. Let's discover this one.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Yeah, kind of tower. Elevator. Oh. I would like to go there.
What's the word for that again? It's on the
Mercury Tower. Maybe his apartment is here. And the old tower was another tower. Yes, this is his apartment, okay. There was another tower, let's go there. Let's check it again.
Private sector. Now that's where the...
Apollo. Possible. I need to buy an apartment. Have a permission to enter.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you.
He made
Ever
around.
wonder how the Crimson Fleet sees?
So after an hour of whining, they're finally out here.
Let's sell something and buy something.
You know, just by walking through that door, you've shown you make good decisions. I like that about you. I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
Prisoners shops.
Reviews are in for the latest ships
This
from star
isn't
yards across the settled systems.
a Canada tower. Ah, it's been here. Isn't covered. Let's go inside.
Need something but don't have a lot of time? That's why I'm here. CJ's is always open. No matter what you need, when you need it, I'm here. Yeah, let's get you settled.
We have a Tempuriata. Oh, we have.
Thanks for stopping in. I can always use the business.
Hey there. Your first day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate. You're looking at a genuine spaceport technician.
Fancy. You making that art statue?
Orion Tower. You want this?
With the consignment shop closed.
Well, let's see. What do you sell?
Please let me know if You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
Let's see.
Let's find you something that you love.
Maybe you have released something worthful. Station chance.
What would you buy from someone who is not? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like, and the rest is just making sure they're pleased with their purchase. It's clothing, not grav drive tech. I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure anyone really does. Some act like they have it all figured out, and I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time. There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter. I'll see you again, I'm sure.
Good. Look at this tower. She let in. It has big corridor. Can take it? No. Restricted. Somebody's apartment. Any buildings?
Nice hat.
Thank you. What is this? What is it? What time it is? 5:48. Maybe it's just a building. It looks like a solar panel. Maybe it's a power plant. Okay. Let's take a mission about Terramorph.
Captain, something up? Sure thing. You ready to head out right now?
Ready.
Let's get to the details. Let me pull up the coordinates. There. You know the drill.
Him.
Find the critter, make it litter.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy Gagarin.
Okay.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Abandoned tower. I don't remember structures like that. Maybe they added new structures. Let's get closer. What is a tower? And what is it? Transport post. Это. There's another way though. Does it work? Go upstairs. Where is it? Where is stairs? Where's the arm? Ah, it's broken. Where did they come? Oh. Some stuff. Where to go? He's never been to such a structure. Somebody's here. Pirate.
Come on. I'm smoother than fear. I knew I'd find you. What? They were right here. I'm going to find you. That's right. You better run.
Check this one.
Here we
Who is he? He's invisible? Let me see her. There is another pirate. East of Hamburg. With our items.
Did you need my help? Something? Hi there, Captain.
Watch.